Hello there, welcome back to Leap Tutor. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to subscribe and hit that bell so as not to miss out on any new video that drops. If you've been here for a while, welcome back, and I hope our videos have been helping you as you tackle chemistry. Today, we're going to be continuing on the series of naming compounds. Particularly, we're going to be discussing and learning how to name binary covalent compounds. Binary covalent compounds are essentially made up of two non-metals. When you look at the periodic table, non-metal elements are concentrated on the right side. So, when given a compound and asked to name it, it is very important to first be able to identify the type of bond in the compound. That is it an ionic bond or a covalent bond? Knowing that will help you in determining the rules to follow when naming the compound. Just like when naming binary ionic compounds, there are several rules to know when naming binary covalent compounds. We are going to discuss all of these rules and work through a couple of examples together. The rules are as follows. Firstly, when given the chemical formula of a binary covalent compound, the first element in the formula is named first. Secondly, the second element is named as though it were an anion. What do we mean by this? That is, we take the name of the element and add IDE. While this might sound a little confusing, when put into practice, you're actually going to see how easy it is. Next, in binary covalent compounds, prefixes are always used. They are used to denote the number of atoms present. Lastly, when using prefixes, keep in mind that the prefix mono is never used for naming the first element. Below are the list of prefixes used in chemistry. Mono represents 1, di 2, tri 3, tetra 4, penta 5, hexa 6, hepta 7, octa 8, nona 9, and deca 10. Now, we're going to put all of the rules we just learned together and apply them to the following examples. You can always pause the video at any time to work through them by yourself. The first example we're going to be doing is CO. How would you go about naming this compound? Based on our first rule, the first element is named first. In this case, that is C, which is carbon. Next, we take the second element, which is oxygen, and add IDE. So it becomes oxide. Lastly, as we mentioned previously, we do not use the prefix mono for naming the first compound. So, while we only have one carbon, we do not add the prefix mono. But we only have one oxygen. So, combining the second and third rule, we're going to use the prefix mono and you end up with monooxide. Therefore, the name of the compound CO is carbon monoxide. Let us do another example. Name the compound PCl3. You can always pause the video if you have to and give it a try. Also, don't forget that if at any point you're confused or need clarification on anything, you can always use the comment section below. Based on our first rule, the first element is named first. In this compound, P is the first element, so it is phosphorus. Next, Cl is chlorine, so we are going to take the element's name and add IDE. Thus, chlorine becomes chloride. Lastly, we're going to make use of prefixes. But keep in mind that we only have one phosphorus atom, so we're not going to add the prefix mono to phosphorus. But we do have 3 chlorine atoms, so chlorine becomes trichloride. Putting all of that together, the name of the compound PCl3 is phosphorus trichloride. I hope this video has been helpful so far and the rules were easy to follow. For additional practice and step-by-step solution, you can click the link in the description box to download practice questions. If you have questions or need clarification on anything, do not hesitate to utilize the comment section. You can also send an email directly. In the comment section, I would love to know at least one thing you took away from the video. Bye! See you in the next video.